5 years ago, the Holyoke Soldiers Home became one of the epicenters of the COVID crisis. 84 veterans lost their lives. 25 Investigate spent years documenting the mistakes in care and the lawsuits that followed.
Now, Kerry Kavanaugh is taking us for an exclusive look inside the new state-run home for veterans and talking to family members who say they hope their losses won't be forgotten.
A Thursday afternoon inside the Massachusetts Veterans Home at Holyoke, formerly the Holyoke Soldiers Home. The mood during this activity as light as these balloons.
102, she's sharper than I am.
Could be left-handed yet.
I never thought in my life I would look forward to bingo.
For residents like Navy veteran Roger Cody, community means everything when home becomes a place like this.
People are great. I mean, if you need anything, they're there for you.
But days here weren't always so light. Cody, as well as 83-year-old Air Force veteran Bob O'Coin, survived the dark days of the COVID-19 pandemic inside this building.
COVID changed a lot of things, big time.
I was bedridden for a while, and I didn't think I'd ever walk again, but they got me going.
But 84 fellow veteran residents lost their lives during the spring of 2020. It was chaos marred by questionable medical decisions like consolidating patient rooms and shutting off the home to families, leaving them with little to no communication.
I am John Santiago. I'm the Secretary of Veteran Services.
Secretary John Santiago wasn't in this role in 2020.
As you all know very well, it's been a trying and difficult couple of days.
But he was on the front lines of the pandemic as an emergency room doctor in Boston.
Well, I think my goal coming into this position was to really make sure that something that happened during COVID would never ever happen again.
In an exclusive interview with 25 Investigate, Santiago, a veteran himself, said change had to start with the culture at the top.
Meeting with staff, nurses, providers, CNAs, veterans, their families, to let them know that I'm here with you.
They're involving the veterans, like they have a town hall meeting. I think it makes them feel like they have a say.
Sandy says her husband, a Vietnam veteran, also survived the 2020 COVID outbreak.
I think the new building is the biggest honor we can give to those that we lost.
And that's going to lead to a terrace that goes outside. So this is the great room area.
This is the future Massachusetts Veterans Home at Holyoke. 234 residents will live here, 212 in single occupancy rooms. The design meant to be more open, more communal, and the individual rooms more like home.
Does this represent to you that your dad did not suffer in vain at the very least?
Yeah, he would have been proud. I wish he had lived to see it. I think that it would be nice for the families to, see it still.
Cheryl Turgeon's dad, Dennis, was a Korean War veteran. He survived the initial wave of COVID, but died several months later.
So he really suffered. He never walked. He lost 30 pounds. He became depressed.
But he was never the same.
Never.
We do learn after the fact. And it's those things that hurt the most.
Cheryl Maladrinos' father-in-law, Harry, died that spring. He served in Korea in the Navy and died just shy of his 90th birthday.
We just need not to forget what happened there. They were willing to put their lives on the line for all of us, and they deserve our best care.
Should that building be more than just something symbolic?
And I'm not suggesting that mission is accomplished by any means, but there's been a serious transformation here, and that's because of the leadership of the staff here, working in collaboration with the veterans and their families.
That is our hope. That's our future.
The future in a new home where Massachusetts' renewed commitment to its veterans can be fulfilled.
The state says the Soldiers Home has been fully licensed by DPH since last summer, and they're close to getting federally certified as well. The new home slated to open in the fall of 2026. For 25 Investigates, I'm Kerry Kavanaugh.